Tiger is full of himself this morning. He is full of enthusiasm. I did not take him out long line him and lunge him before I drove him, and it's chilly this morning. It's probably in the 60s somewhere, which feels chilly this time of year. It's wonderful. So he feels pretty good, but he was extremely respectful of the fact that when we come out of the driveway, we walk out the driveway and we walk down the fence line. When we get to the end of the pens, then they're allowed to trot. And we were not an inch past the end of the fence when he said, okay, it's ready to go. So we did. And I think that he might be up to 3 miles today, so we're going to give that a try. He feels very good, and it is so wonderful to see him feeling so incredibly good. You're all right, little man. You're okay. He says, but if I trot on the grass, there aren't so many rocks. Yes, but there are boogers in the grass. There are things like old branches and things like that can be a little scary. And as you see, he's beginning to relax a little bit. His rhythm has slowed down a little bit. His speed has slowed down a little bit. And he's saying, give me my mouth, and I'm saying, give me my hand. When he gives to me, and now I have almost no rein on him at all because he finally relaxed to my hand so that I have, and there's Amy coming up beside him, and he said, what's that? What's that? Amy went the other way. We're not going with Amy. That's a constant with the babies. They all want to follow Amy, which is fine as long as Amy is going the direction I want to go. Guess I need to put a harness on her too. Anyway, it's a gorgeous Tuesday morning, June 22nd. We hope you are having as beautiful a day as we are. Tiger walk. Pretty soon the roads are going to be filled with semis because they're going to be harvesting the wheat. So nice to see his legs move so well, with such freedom and relaxation. It was a real battle. When he was close to dying, all 4 legs moved like sticks. It was just pretty rough stuff. Now we're going to try for the hard one with the baby. Tiger, whoa. Whoa. Nope, whoa, stop and stand, whoa. Good boy, walk on. With the babies, we stop and stand for 2 or 3 seconds, and we work it up to 5 seconds, and then we work it up to 10 seconds, counting 1, 2, 3, in that kind of a speed, and eventually we get all the way up to stopping and standing for however long I want them to. The very best is when we come across a farmer and can stop and stand and chat. Looks like we're ready to go off at a trot again. Tiger, working trot. Go ahead and trot. Good boy. No, not fly, just trot. Just trot. This little guy is coming along so well. As I said to somebody, he had the potential to be quite a handful. For that reason, his being sick was maybe not all a bad thing. Gave us a chance to get started quietly. He's thinking he wants to be over in the grass. There are several problems with that. The biggest one is that's where all the bugs hide. So if we can stay out of the grass, then we don't scare up all the flies and the other bugs. The advantage to drive it when it's this chilly is that the horseflies tend to not be out at this time. And our horseflies resemble B-52 bombers, so I'm very glad that they aren't out and around. Sometimes they look at the lumps of things on the ground like that. I think that they must think that they're about badger size. And that's why they're kind of scary to them. Get some of this side of it with the sunshine on him. Good boy. Our next thing to do is going to be to cross a culvert. And for that, I am going to turn off the camera because that is definitely a two-handed procedure. Those silver snakes on the ground are very nervous-making for the young horses. But they figure it out. They figure it out. I give them the time and they figure it out. And the dogs are really appreciating it being out when it's this cool. All right, big man. Let's walk. Good boy. There's a place here where if we can manage it, we'll cross dirt instead of silver snakes. That's where we're headed. He says, I'm not crossing that thing. And I don't blame him. Several years ago, no, I don't want to take that road. I want to take this road. Good boy. Sorry, I was shortening my reins with my teeth. Several years ago, I crossed that, and I could hear a hissing, and there are gas lines that run out here. So I called the company, and I said, I don't smell anything, but I hear hissing. You might want to check it out. They did, and the culvert was full of rattlesnakes. We leave the culverts alone now. And there is the herd, all watching Tiger. Tiger, are you ready to trot? He's a smart one. He is picking up his cues faster and faster. And Amy's going fast, and so is he. Have a great day, everybody. Nope, nope, nope.